0808. Welcome back here. What's Cooking program nationwide, coast to coast, CRN Digital Dog Radio. I tell you, the best way for natural food, I think, is to just kind of bake the stuff yourself, like the lovely Barbara who listens to us at all times, sent in not only to the Robert Conrad show and to everybody on our staff at CRN, but she also sent me a nice little loaf of bread. Paul, I don't know if you got any, but I think there might be a little tiny piece left. And the natural ingredients abound in something that you handcraft yourself. Don't you agree?
I certainly do, Mike.
We thank Barbara for that. Very delicious and very tasty. And you will not find that at the grocery store. Is the bread on the outer aisles also? Or I think that's on the inner aisle. So see, once again, homemade bread, whole grain. I can tell you that better stuff over there. And what did that our chef, did she want to give away $4,000 or something? Did you get that website, Purdue something?
I did indeed.
Thank you. We'll have it up. I think it'll be on our website, ladies and gentlemen. The lovely Erin will put it up there on our blog. Go to crntalk.com/what's cooking, because it came quickly at the end. Where are we headed, Paul?
Mike, the Paso Robles Wine Country Alliance, they're an industry group that serves the wineries of the Paso Robles area. And here joining us right now happens to be one of their fine organizers, Christopher Toronto.
Hey, Chris, welcome to the show.
Good morning, guys.
Good to be with you. We haven't talked to you in way too long. What's going on in Paso Robles? Now, that's midway, as I mentioned, between like San Francisco and Los Angeles or Santa Barbara, whatever. And there's like the great wine country, so many varietals, Zinfandels, Cabernets, Pinot Noirs there in the Templeton Gap. You name it, you guys are growing it up there. It's the great wine region.
Yeah, that's right. We have a little over 40 different varietals growing here, and we're getting, so much notoriety these days. We're very fortunate, very blessed to have, I guess, the eyes of the wine world upon us right now.
Oh, yeah, I'm telling you, and just good climate there as well. Now, we had mentioned here at the beginning of the show that our buddy Tobin James was named like winemaker of the decade or something. What was this award that he won?
He was named the 2010 Paso Robles Wine Industry Person of the Year.
Wow.
At our annual gala just this, 2 Fridays ago now.
Let me just check. Apparently, I don't see our invitation to that. We must have missed it. What is the annual gala all about? What happens there?
It is basically our installation of new board members. It's kind of our year-end dinner and party where we get to recognize a little bit of our own, being this year Tobin, and of course a little entertainment. It's our one chance to dust off the boots and actually maybe even put on a black tie and all mingle together for.
So this is kind of an inside industry event then for the people of Paso Robles. Is that correct?
That's correct.
Yeah.
Yes.
So
That's
outsiders
correct.
are not allowed.
Well, we can make an exception for you. I'll make sure you're on that invitation.
I love that. That'd be great. So this is a chance for you to honor your own. So what an honor for Tobin James. I mean, he's been one of the original winemakers up in the area, isn't he?
That's right. Yeah, I mean, he has been around ever since Gary Eberly kind of discovered him in Cincinnati, in a sense. He started off working in his brother's wine shop in Cincinnati. Gary Eberly walks in the door one day selling wine from his old Estrella Vineyard project, and Tobin just, kind of basically charmed him into accepting him as an intern. And a cellar rat, and the rest is history. The next season around, he shows up on Gary's doorstep, and there it went. And now he is one of our founding fathers, one of our leaders of the area.
What characters, Chris Toronto, including yourself and everybody up there in Paso Robles, but when you mentioned Gary Eberly, we're talking about Eberly Winery, and here's a guy that when you go tasting up there on Sundays, it's a good bet. Gary's going to be out there at this big barbecue of his, barbecuing up some beef, a tri-tip, whatever it might be, and offering it for free in the tasting room when people go and enjoy it. There's a big barbecue. I think he does that at least once every month, doesn't he, do the big barbecue?
Right, close to that, yeah, especially in the summer. I mean, it's just kind of his fun way of contributing and meeting people. I mean, gosh, how cool is it to come to Paso Robles? And not only is Gary Eberly doing that, but a lot of the small wineries in town, they're owners, they're winemakers, they're also the janitor, the cook, and the bookkeeper are there serving you wine.
Exactly.
It's fun.
Then you go just down the street down there, and Tobin James, who has been honored here as the winemaker of the year, wine industry person of the year. He's got this incredible tasting room with about 3 different bars. One of the bars came in from the St. Louis area, is distantly related to Jesse James. You walk in, there's country music playing, they're pouring wine, they got snacks. I mean, this is kind of a fun weekend to get away and go up there to Paso Robles and just enjoy these guys. Every wine area has, of course, great celebrities there, but up in Paso, it seems like they turn it up a notch.
Yeah, our celebrities are definitely of the homegrown varietal, too. I mean, we've got folks that maybe have made a name for themselves elsewhere to come here, but these days, you've got the Tobin James, the Gary Eberleys, the J. Lors, so many of these guys that are known around here, but also known in the craziest of places out there in the world, and people from all over come here to enjoy their company and enjoy great wine.
I believe there's a guy named Donald Thiessen over there at Stackstone whose travels are legendary.
Oh yeah, that guy's got this great little winery and place you can go check out. And the Jerry Lore, Paul and I were out there. One the top 10 moments of my life was getting on those ATVs and driving the rows, looking at his irrigation system, going up to the hill there where he makes that 7-hill Cabernet or whatever it is. What a great place. Where can we get more information, Chris Toronto? You're a character yourself. We don't have you on enough. We need to start having you on more. Where can we get info on Paso?
Just visit PasoWine.com, and you can find everything that you need and then some there.
Paso, P-A-S-O, wine, W-I-N-E.com.
That's right, PasoWine.com, and we've got events even stretching out there. So for your listeners, I mean, you can't make it to Paso, check out our website. We've got things going on in L.A. and Scottsdale, coming up in San Francisco, New York, Chicago. We're all over the place, so check us out.
PasoWine.com. Chris Toronto, thanks so much for being with us. Straight ahead, we continue on CRN What's Cooking Show.
Hi, I'm Howard Dvorkin.